In this video, I'm going to show you how to do the AC breaker disconnect test for the Notifier NFS-640 fire alarm panel. And on the inside here, you can see on that little sticker, it says that it's technically the NFS2 640. So it's the upgraded one. It's basically the NFS-640. You even have your little notifier on the door here. So first thing we're going to do is identify where the power comes in. So we have our power wires coming in. So we have our positive, negative, and our ground. So we're going to take first a measurement of our voltage, and we're going to see that the power's on. Then we're going to flip the breaker, and then we'll take another measurement to make sure it's off. So I have my meter strategically placed right here below me. So right now we're reading 0 volts. So I'm going to see if I can do this one-handed. Okay, so we are on there. Get a good focus. We're on there. Oops, was on there. I lied. Hold on. There we go. Now we're on there. So we're 121.2. So I just had to move my leads around a little bit. We're at 121.2. Okay. So we have our AC voltage on. So next we need to identify our breaker. So usually on the front of the panel, we'll have it labeled. So this one, I'm trying to cover up some information. They have it panel LP, circuit number 4. So luckily for me, the circuit panel is in the room. So we have panel LP, and I've noticed that the fire panel is actually on circuit number 3, not circuit number 4. So I'll just have to edit that info on the panel. But we have our breaker lock right here. So I've already have it loosened, so I'm just going to pull it off. I set it right here. And what we're going to do is flip the breaker, and then we'll take another voltage reading to make sure that the power is indeed off. So I can flip that. Come back over to the panel, and we have a new trouble. It says AC fail, right? Trouble in system, AC fail. And I forgot to point out we had the power light on. Now the power light is off. So this was green. I apologize, I should have showed this first, but the power light was on, now it's off, and our system is telling us AC fail. Well, we have our original trouble, which is fine. Then we have our AC fail. We also have our booster panels nearby that are also out of power. So we're going to take our meter, and we're just going to be sure. We're just going to be sure that it is in fact off. So we're going to strategically do this one-handed while filming. Okay. Got both leads on. Okay, and we have 0 volts because the power is turned off. The AC breaker in fact works. That's good, that's what we wanted. So, turn that. Now that we verified that the AC breaker works, go right next door back to our panel. Gonna come to our breaker, which is our fire panel, and we're gonna flip the power back on. Alright, so we're going to wait for our panel to come back to us. There it is. So now our power light's back on. And I'm going to scroll through my troubles. I still only have my original trouble. This is part of my test. The strobe circuit, it's part of my test. That's supposed to be there. I don't see any other troubles. So power light's back on. Okay. Now, take a voltage reading. one final time. Just to be sure. Just to be sure. Always use your meter. Always make sure. I gotta. Oof. Maybe I should be using my other hand. There we go. Not a lefty. I'm a righty. There we go. So now we're at 121.1. Okay. See that? Back in. 121. Oh, it's freaking light. There we go. 121.1. So our AC is back on. And that is how you do the AC breaker disconnect test for a Notifier NFS-640 fire alarm panel.